Among the most appreciated features of SpinPlayer, there is undoubtedly the possibility to customize the graphic interface with colors and background images. Customization can be accessed from the main screen of both the music player and the playlist archive by clicking on the button with a color palette icon located at the top right. The box at the bottom left shows a facsimile of the screen that we are going to modify and allows you to have an immediate visual feedback. By dragging the circular selector at the top left, you set the reference color hue, which is then shown in the circle shape positioned in the center. With the arc selector on the left side, you can fine-tune the degree of saturation, while, with the one on the right, you can control the degree of brightness. A further refinement of the resulting color, by adding a transparency effect, can be achieved by moving the small horizontal selector at the top right. Once the desired color tone has been created, it can be applied to the various graphic components of the interface, whose names are listed on the lower right side. The rectangle under each name, and to the left of the arrow, initially indicates the current color of the graphic component. By clicking on one of these text fields, the corresponding graphic element, represented as an example on the left pane, will be colored with the reference color created. At each new modification, a rectangle to the right of the arrow will indicate the new color applied, while the rectangle on the left remains the same and refers to the previous coloring. With any further modification, the mechanism will repeat itself. If you are not satisfied with the color applied, you can restore the previous one by clicking on the rectangle on the left side. Regardless of its position and which component it is associated with, by performing a long touch on any one of those rectangles, its color is set as the new reference color. Let's try. By clicking on the Original Colors button, you can go back to the initial colors pre-configured in the app. While, by clicking on the Palette Image button, an automatic function applies color tones generated according to the chromatic characteristics of the background image. As already said, in addition to changing the colors, you can let free your taste and your imagination by changing the background image of the screen under customization. By touching a free point of the background in the example box, you can upload one of the pictures available in the gallery of your device, or choose one of the numerous graphics made available by SpinPlayer. Finally, by clicking on the arrow at the top left, you can exit the customization screen and appreciate the changes made. This way you can make SpinPlayer your music player.